murdering his girlfriend after she died from an overdose.
Murder, deceit, alibi, lies. Are you ready to dive in the bone-chilling and gripping tale of a dentist who killed his own girlfriend? The poor girl was killed by none other than the person she trusted the most. Her lover, best friend, and soulmate. Before we start, our thoughts and prayers go out to the loved ones whose lives were forever changed. The loss of a life of Sarah Harris once again proves to remember, live in the moment, and never take time for granted. May you rest in peace. Having said that, this is the story of a Maryland oral surgeon found guilty of the heartless murder of his beloved girlfriend. To understand the case, we will present the details. We look forward to your comments below. Let's get started. Arrest. In Maryland, an oral surgeon was detained and accused in relation to the murder and death of his girlfriend, who authorities said was both a former patient and an employee. According to Montgomery County authorities, Dr. James Ryan was detained at his Germantown, Maryland office and charged with second-degree murder in connection with the passing of Sarah Harris, 25, in March 2022. At a press conference, Montgomery County Police Chief Marcus Jones announced that Harris passed away on January 26th after overdosing on ketamine, an anesthetic, and diazepam, a sedative used to treat anxiety, at a residence on Godwit Street in Clarksburg. Jones stated that Ryan was present when she overdosed. Jones claimed that between March 2021 and January 2022, Ryan gave Harris access to a variety of medications, including the anesthetic propranolol L. Initial charges. Between 2001 and 2003, he was accused of raping the women, who were all in their 20s. Masked the allegations and said that he was being persecuted because of his Church of Scientology membership. He could spend up to 45 years behind bars if found guilty. Due to insufficient evidence and the statutes having passed in 2 other cases, prosecutors choose not to file charges. Tom Mesereau, attorney, claimed that his client is innocent. Obviously, Masterson and his wife were in complete shock, considering that these nearly 20-year-old allegations are suddenly being filed. But they and their family are comforted knowing that ultimately the truth will come out, Mesereau said in a statement. In 2017, Netflix wrote Masterson out of its comedy The Ranch after the accusations came to light. Masterson said, "I have never been charged with a crime, let alone convicted of one. In this country, you are presumed innocent until proven guilty. However, in the current climate, it seems as if you're guilty the moment you are accused." Since 2011, Masterson has been wed to actor Bijou Phillips. The news came out when 4 women accused Masterson and the Church of Scientology of stalking, harassing, and intimidating them after they reported the alleged abuse in a lawsuit filed many years ago. The trial. Masterson made his first court appearance on the claims in Los Angeles in September 2020, while being free on $3.3 million bail since his arrest in mid-June 2020. The actor did not enter a plea. Tom Mesereau, the actor's attorney, vigorously defended his client, slamming the accusations against him as politically motivated. All 3 of Masterson's accusers were present for the court hearing, but roughly 20 of the actor's supporters were forced to wait outside due to coronavirus restrictions at that time. The claims against Masterson first surfaced in 2017, when the Me Too movement that encouraged women to come forward with charges of wrongdoing was gaining popularity. But things took a favorable turn. Danny. No decisions. Jury in Los Angeles failed to reach a verdict in a rape case against U.S. actor Danny Masterson in November 2022. The Los Angeles County District Attorney's Office stated that it was deciding what to do next in the case. A request for comment from the association was not immediately answered by Masterson's attorneys. A new trial was set to begin in March. Deliberations in the case began in mid-November and reached a deadlock which could not be resolved. In a statement, the attorney's office said, "While we are disappointed with the outcome in this trial, we thank the jurors for their service." It added, "We also want to give our appreciation to the victims for bravely stepping forward in their harrowing experiences." The charges came after a 3-year investigation by the Los Angeles Police Department, and he was innocent until proven guilty, yes. But criminals can't get away. Verdicts in Vendetta. Masterson, 47, was accused of avoiding accountability by relying on his fame as a famous Scientologist, according to the prosecution. Before imposing a sentence, Judge Charlene Olmedo enabled the victims of his acts to read impact statements in court. Leah Remini, a well-known former Scientologist and actress, was present at the court and consoled the women before and after they gave testimony. U.S. media stated that one of the women remarked, "I wish I had reported him to the police earlier." Another woman told Masterson, "Your sickness is longer mine to bear," according to Reuters. Masterson didn't say anything at all during the hearing. His wife, drugs can impair vital bodily processes at excessive quantities, which can result in overdose. More than 63,000 American overdose deaths occurred in 2016. The National Institute on Drug Abuse, NIDA, claims that drug overdoses cause more fatalities than firearms, falls, and auto accidents. Not only those with substance use disorders are vulnerable, even infrequent and first-time users are susceptible to overdosing. Opioids, whether they are legal or illegal, account for about 2/3 of drug overdose deaths. Synthetic opioids are associated with an upsurge in drug overdose mortality, according to recent data from the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, CDC. An overdose could be an unintentional suicide attempt, or it could be accidental. Every drug class affects the brain and body differently, and each one can result in death from overdose for a variety of reasons. Such was Harris's heartbreaking case. Understanding the nature of this murder, no one will ever understand the details that happen behind closed doors. The loss of a beautiful 25-year-old, and many questions how anyone would allow death to be an outcome. We hope you found our story interesting and able to understand the details leading to death. Do not forget to click the like button and be sure to subscribe to our channel down below. Smashing the bell icon will make sure you never miss any of our uploads. Lastly, please leave your comments and your feedback in the comments section below. We look forward to seeing you in our next video. Remember, enjoy every day to the fullest.